I'm Hosam Arab. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Tabby. Tabby is the region's first buy now, pay later company. We essentially work with retailers across the region, providing their customers with the ability to make purchases online and offline with flexible payment solutions that are free for the consumer and funded by the merchants. My background was in e-commerce. I previously co-founded Namshi, one of the largest fashion e-commerce retailers in the market. And my experience there was, while we were able to scale the business, there were a lot of obstacles to growth in e-commerce in the region, primarily around the lack of flexibility of payment solutions for the consumers, and which essentially forced them to start paying in cash. So we thought with Tabby, we could provide consumers choice, and choice in the form of a very, very flexible payment solution at the point of checkout that was different from what was being offered by the banks today, in the form of installments instantly that were free for the consumer and available for a relatively underbanked customer base, customers without necessarily access to credit cards or with limits on their ability to purchase and so on. We're looking to build one of the most rewarding shopping experiences in the region, and that is by providing customers variety in where and how they can shop, and the merchants that we work with a large base of customers that are engaged and are buying flexibly. So JIMCO is a very unique type of investor in the sense that they are both a financial investor but also a very strategic one. So for us it made a lot of sense, especially as we look to plant more seeds in our biggest market, Saudi Arabia, to work with a company like JIMCO that is extremely well established, one of the most diversified conglomerates in the market, that give us access to a lot more than just capital, but also segments that we might be able to expand to as we grow the business. Saudi Arabia is our biggest market. We are currently focused on expanding our presence across the GCC with Saudi as the base. There definitely is a change in the relationship between investors and investee companies in this part of the world. In my previous business, it was really a top-down type of approach due to the fact that there was very little capital available for startups in the region. Nowadays, things have changed. So the capital is present, it's available, and the companies have a lot more choice when it comes to picking the investor that they want to work with. And so when we look for an investor, we're looking for someone with, capital is probably the last thing we consider. It is really an investor that is able to open doors, an investor that is understanding of how businesses are built up, and are able to give the entrepreneurs the freedom to operate and to grow their businesses as effectively as they see fit. The future is very bright for the broader fintech landscape in the region. We're in the very, very early days building the enablers and the infrastructure that sits behind that, but I think there's a lot more that can be done in a market that is very hungry for innovation and for tech. And so we're very excited for what's to come. And this is, again, very, very early days.